Newsflash, everyone. It's worse than GB News here, isn't it? Hello, everybody. How's it going? Oh boy, that's fun. My name is Brian Bumpiss. How are you? I was getting some little blimps on my phone just there where we did it. So for those who might be watching the VOD after the fact, we had a little failed start there of the stream where I sounded a bit like a dolphin, which was a real shame. Just checking that people weren't messaging me saying, Brian, just so you know, Brian. Like, you know, people from the office and stuff, but it doesn't appear to be the case. So that's fine. How do I set myself to do not disturb on here? Pause notifications for 2 hours. Fab. We're all good. Hello everyone. My name is Brian Bumpiss. I've got, as I said, I do have a news flash for you here. News flash.
Yeah.
Hello Brian. How was your weekend? Time for another awesome stream. It's Monday Fun Day, my dudes. Got to get down on Monday with a Brian Bumpy stream. Also, the worst games ever anniversary video will be out this month. Can't wait for you all to see it. Hope you're having a great day.
How exciting. Thank you very much, Stephen Skodes, for the bits, the Brian Bumblips there, and the kind words. Very much looking forward to the anniversary video. I said at the start I had a news flash, and I do have a news flash. It's not actually that my microphone is working now and that we're going to actually stream some Halo, but it's that these very real mustaches that are my real mustaches, and they are real, and I grow one every day. This here, for example, that's not like a mustache that I like peel off there and stick to my face or anything. It's like when you go to the barbers and they have pictures of haircuts on the wall, and I look at it and I go, which one would I like? And I grow one instantly. That's how it happens. Let me tell you, growing one of those mustaches takes about 10 minutes sometimes, because...
Good afternoon, Brian. Hope you are well. I had the choice between supporting you or supporting sick children via SGDQ.
Oh.
I feel I have made the right call.
Oh my goodness.
So which game would you bring to the aforementioned event?
Oh, Odie Lazarus, thank you for the Brian Bumblips. I saw this morning that SGDQ started yesterday. Very exciting. I'll talk about it in just a moment, but thank you for the blips. I tell you what though, growing that facial hair is so difficult. Like, I started growing it about 5 minutes to the hour, and I didn't go live until about 5 or 10 minutes past, because there's a little thing on the back of those fake mustaches, mine's not a fake one of course, mine's real, that you have to peel off, and you just can't. You simply cannot. If you go too aggressive and peel it off, then it peels off the entire sticky thing, so then you're just left with the mustache. And you can't really stick the sticky thing back on, because as you peel it off, it curls up and sticks to itself and just becomes a tightly wound ball of stickiness. And if you're too gentle, you just can't. It just won't come off. You cannot get your fingers, whether you've got nails or not, you can't get underneath the sticky back bit. Fortunately, my moustache is real, so it's not a problem. But I just thought I'd point that out, because, my lord, I hope that Peter never ever fails a challenge again, to the point that he has to be replaced by a character who happens to have fake facial hair, or real facial hair, or fake, depends, whoever. But I mean, me, I have real facial hair. It is a chore, or it would be, for whoever that person might be who replaced Peter. But who cares, because I'm Brian Bumpiss, and welcome all to the Halo stream today. We probably won't finish Halo 3. We might, I don't know. There's a little chunk of the level left to do that we finished on at the end of the previous stream, and then there's 2 levels left after that, I think, if memory serves. I think that's right. Depending on how quick we go, we may or may not finish it. Or maybe I'll just hang around a little bit longer, stream it a little bit later, so that we can just get it done, because it would be better than having to do the last half of the last level at the start of the next stream. So might get a little extra long stream today, potentially. We'll see how it goes. So, Odie Lazarus, thank you very much for the Brian Bumblips. What game would I play? at the aforementioned event? Well, I've said in the past that I wouldn't want to stream, live speed run something like Spyro the Dragon, because I wouldn't want to learn it so much to the point that I no longer just had fun and enjoyed it as a game. You know, if it becomes too mechanical, if you learn the route all the way through the game, then I don't know. That's a bit sad. So sadly, I wouldn't want to pick that. Maybe I'd still want to do something that I enjoy though, like that I know quite well. Just something not so close to my heart that it becomes like that. So maybe I don't know. That's so tough actually. You'd think I would have an answer for that, like being in the obviously the news reading business, but also the YouTube video game business for some years now. It is something that gets asked every so often, and I still don't really know. What I would choose. Pewip. Something with some fun tricks maybe, but something that's not too difficult to navigate through. Like for example, the Crash Bandicoot games have a zigzagging thing, and a lot of 3D platformers of the era do, where you have to like twiddle your thumbsticks or your D-pad the whole time to get optimum speed. If you're moving diagonally instead of forwards, then you move faster. And then even in the Insane trilogy, I don't think zigzagging was a thing anymore, but instead there's now a thing called Hobbs sliding, which is like this crazy setup where you get yourself into this spin slide, but you can only do it on like upward slopes of land, and you can, if anything happens, you like drop out of the slide and you have to find a new spot to start a new slide again. Oh, it sounds an absolute nightmare. I wouldn't want anything that's got like a really finicky movement system all the way through the run. I'd rather just do stuff like you have to do cool out of bounds glitches and things like that. In fact, the Halo games have some pretty good speed runs I've seen on GDQ, and I think also Jedi Academy, and I'm sure Jedi Outcast as well, by virtue of them being in the same engine. Jedi Academy has some pretty fun speedrun stuff. So, but that's quite a long game. It seems like a long run. So something like that maybe. Just, fun glitchy stuff rather than like complex, tedious movement memorization and that kind of thing. I should say hello to Birdie6041, who subscribed via Twitch Prime before we went live on this VOD, or this session. It was when there was a dolphin voice issue happening. So thank you very much, Birdie, for subscribing via Twitch Prime. Also hello to Sunaru Gaming 69, who says, "This is well gank," when the sound was messed up. It's a good moment to experience as your first time in chat. Welcome. Kilo Cloud subscribed via Twitch Prime. Breaking news, Kilo Clouds has just resubscribed for a 26th month. This is a developing story and we'll bring you more information as it is available. There it is. Unholy War suggests Lobrotovich. Yeah, I mean, see, that's a game that, again, doesn't have that many, or probably none, in terms of like interesting glitchy shortcuts and stuff. You just have to be good with, like, I think Angel is the typical warrior that people use. He's like pretty quick at taking people down. I don't know. Cheddy TV subscribed for 14 months. My bouncy baby Billy Ray is now 14 months old, so naturally he's committing horrendous war crimes, just like his Uncle Dick. And then, of course, he's reporting about said war crimes in a manner that would make Uncle Brian proud. Thank you very much. I've got to be really careful, by the way, not to inhale some facial hair today, because I'm not joking, I was coughing up tiny hairs for about 36 hours after the end of the joint stream last week. It was really bad. Like, I think I just inhaled a huge piece of fluff down into my lungs, or well on its way. So that's pretty scary, but I was okay. First time chat from Metal Icarus 1105, who says, "Hey, nice stash." Well, thank you very much, Metal Icarus. I grew it myself. I know I just touched my hair there, but that was just an incidental adjustment of my hair, rather than, I wasn't saying, "Hey, look at my moustache, look at it." We've got Chrome Elk subscribing. "Hey Peter, hey chat, hope you're keeping well. I might not be able to stick around because my net is awful today." I'll tell you what, mine is as well, Chrome Elk. Mine's dropped out several times this morning while I've been trying to work, so we'll keep our fingers crossed that the stream stays live. If it doesn't, I'll be back on as soon as I can, I guess. Just sit tight and stay on the tab, keep your tabs open. I guess it's because of the weather, maybe. Like, this is pretty stormy at the moment in the UK. And then Metal Icarus subscribed via Twitch Prime. Well, Metal Icarus, welcome. Welcome to the Walrus Clan. It's a pretty interesting welcome for you here. given that you've got a newsreader who's just presenting right now, when ordinarily it might be somebody else. But welcome all the same. It's a lovely community.
Finally a day off to catch a live stream. I won't mention what holiday yesterday was, but suffice to say there were fireworks.
Thank you, Zombilly, for 300 blips. And happy America Day to all Americans yesterday, 4th of July. Zombilly didn't want to mention it for some reason. I don't know if it's a contentious issue now. Maybe people are like, should we be celebrating that event? I don't know. But sorry to mention it if that was a bad thing to do. But there you go. Fantastic. Well, here we go. Let's launch the game, shall we? I'm going to move some windows around. In fact, no. Yes, I think I'll have to move because it always launches in like one monitor that I can't.
More bits for this wonderful Brian Bumpiss and the hype train.
That was Steven Skodes with 200 blips. Thank you very much indeed. Brian Bumblips. Much appreciated. Let me launch the game. Off we go. Is it going to launch in that window now? Why is it showing me that instead? Normally it's over there. I'll wait. I'll see where it appears. Oh no, there it is. The launcher and stuff was in that monitor, and then the game launched in that one, that's what I expected, so that's fine. So here we go. Come on, OBS. You know it's there. You can see it. There it is. You found it. Well done. Also, let me just quickly, actually, before we move on, do two things. I'll give a quick shout out to... let me just... Can I mute the game temporarily? I suppose if I launch... Oh, I don't know. We might just have to have clashing music for a moment. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out to those who provided art on the front screen. Got some new art. Much love. Let's have a look at it.
Next stage, a man looking for trouble.
I Write Music there is a new one. Very much appreciated. Remember, you can submit your Brian Bumpiss art to Peter's Twitter account, at @ThatPeterAustin on Twitter. Send me your Brian art. I'll feature it on the load page, whatever it is, the live soon page. Bugsy Malone 88 subscribed via Twitch Prime for 13 months. Thank you, Bugsy. You've been with us over a year now. And last but not least, so a little word from TripleJump.gg.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
There you go. Wonderful. That's where you can go for all your digital currencies. It won't cost you a penny extra, but it helps support us when you do that. So if you're going to be buying your PSN credits and your mine coins, head to TripleJump.gg and we'll benefit from it. You'll get the exact same deals that you expect. Everyone's a winner. Fantastic. Well, we've got a game here. It's called Halo. Master Chief Collection, in fact. Press enter to start. Am I in the window? There we go. Oh, I clicked. It might. I hope it doesn't not allow me to use my controller anymore. Campaign. Let's play. Halo 3. Resume is what we're going to do in just a moment. A Hexagon subscribed for nearly 30 months now. That's just a silly amount of time. What are you doing with your life? I mean, don't stop. It's much appreciated. Thanks so much, a Hexagon. And Lord Brotovich also with the 29 months, currently on a 29-month streak. Breaking news. It says, German guy who claims to be moderator of this channel subscribes for 29 months in a row. When asked for further comments, he said, "Oh, great, I waited so long that someone else made the same joke already. Oh, well. More at 6. That's from our German correspondent. Thank you very much indeed. Lord Brotovich. Here we are.
Mine coins. More like your coins. Team Tried Bryant.
Big fan of that. Thank you, Stephen Skodes, for 100 Brian Bumblips. I'm sport for choice for weaponry here. There's a brute shot on the floor, but I've got a gravity hammer and a Spartan laser. So we're heading in here. Look, we've got some dead brutes and stuff because... Oh, Hype Train level 1. Well done, everybody. Brian, will you or Peter be playing through all the Halo games? Says Immortal Jet. Peter has already played... Oh, no, I don't really have... I'm not equipped. I'm not equipped for these guys. I hope the elites can take out the drones because I do not have the right weaponry for this. I don't know whether to just hide or... I mean, I could change my weapon, of course, but I don't really want to put it down on the floor. Okay. Peter's already played through Halo 1 and 2 on stream. They're available at on the TripleJump VODs channel if you want to go and watch some old VODs. Let's do it. Can I swap with the Arbiter? Or does it not let you? You could probably swap with some elites. There we go. I'll give him a Spartan laser. That's probably a really bad idea, actually. I shouldn't have done that. Hang on, no, let me go back. I wanna, come on, kill me, someone. I don't want to give my Spartan laser to an elite. That's a terrible idea. So Halo 1 and 2 available on the TripleJump VODs channel. Neither I or Peter will be playing Halo 4 onwards. Possibly one day Halo Reach, but don't know. Not sure about that. Halo 4 onwards, not really our cup of tea. But, you know, Halo Reach is pretty good. But even then, it's a bit of a deviation from... Ooh. Gee. Don't think I've ever killed hunters with a gravity hammer before. It's pretty fun. They're all just worms inside. So the main reason that we've been playing the Halo games on this Twitch channel is so that we could get to Halo 3, really. It's one of Peter's favourite games. And ironically, he's not even here to play it, but never mind. Oh no! I could have got like a quadruple kill there. That would have been great if it wasn't for the massive fuse time on this weapon. Never mind. Couple of double kills. That's pretty good. So we got Immortan Joe subscribing in asking that question. So thank you very much. Let me just double check we didn't miss anyone else. We had those 100 blips from Stephen Skodes. Thank you very much. And we got the hype train. Now we're all caught up, I think. All caught up. Fantastic. Oh, no, hello. Hello. Good. Really not the tool for the job. But we got there. In fact, it kind of works quite well. Not in the way that you would necessarily want, but...
this tower and the barrier will fall. Go, Spartan. We have no time to waste.
Why is it up to me to go up there? Why don't you guys come up and help me? There we go. Whoa, this guy. Really laying into that corpse. So they're sending me up on my own. What happened was there are 3 towers that different teams have been sent out to switch off so that we can get past this big force field barrier. 2 of them have been shut down. The 3rd one, Sergeant Johnson was supposed to shut down, but he's MIA. So now I've been sent up here to deal with this. Oh, I stuck that guy. Nice. Well, that was easily done. It was just pretty much all grenades. Sweet. Sergeant Michael Johnson, that's the one. Oh no, still someone here. I see ya. He set me on fire. Little beggar. Hit the switch, Chief. That guy looked a bit stuck on the wall, I think. Is there still a guy? There must be. There he is.
Hit the switch, Chief, and the barrier will fall.
Now we can get into the center of the arc.
Now, Prophet, your end has come.
And take out the Prophet of Truth. Uh-oh, what's this?
My journey. By the gods, brace for impact!
So this is High Charity. It was the holy city of the Covenant, a giant sort of spaceship city from Halo 2. It ended up getting overtaken by the Flood right at the end of the game. And the Flood have now managed to pilot it here to the Ark because they want to stop the Covenant from lighting all of the Halo rings. Oh look, it's turning the brutes into Flood monsters. That's horrid. If the little squiddy boys make it up to a fresh corpse, they will convert it, which is real grim. Need to swap all my weapons when I get down to the bottom. Oh! Sorry! Left you behind.
Shipmaster, what's your status?
Significant damage. Weapon system disabled.
Move to a safe distance. Stay away from the Flood.
Why would the parasite come here?
The Ark is out of range of all the active installations. Priority, we must contain this outbreak before...
No. First, we stop Truth. Then we deal with the Flood.
Let me move that across a little bit. There we go. Give me a new weapon. Oh yeah. So you can see when you look at different Flood sort of humanoid shaped ones what kind of creature they've overtaken. So that's a human one, look, with camo stuff on. Let me take that. There we go. And then there are some like Covenant elite ones. That's a brute. It's pretty grim. Griminy Cricket.
Quickly, I must see the assess the damage to the Ark.
To the top of these hills, Oracle, no higher. We cannot risk your capture by the Flood.
Off they go. Oh, brute shot. I'll take that. Hang on, what am I doing here? There we go. No. Oh no. Did I manage to kill it before it rose? Yes. Okay. Off we go. Oh, decisions. Do we take the guy who's got a... Oh, I don't know which one I want. Gauss, Warthog, these are all pretty good. Probably the tank really is the best choice, but man. It's fun to...
Shipmaster's carrier is out of commission, Chief. I need you to take down Truth. Flood's just going to put pressure
It's fun
on
to
him
drive a
accelerate his plans.
quad bike with a
Punch
rocket
through
launcher on the
cliffs.
back, for
Get
sure.
inside that citadel.
It's got an elite driving it. I didn't know they could do that. So, we're heading into the Citadel in the centre of the Ark now. Going to catch up with the Prophet of Truth. Suddenly becomes snowy. Oh, look at this. Journey's End. The original Halo tank used to have a machine gun as a secondary weapon, so the driver could use both the rocket and also a machine gun. Sadly, not anymore. But we do have a guy in a turret in the front, see? What was our best friend called? I hope he made it, says the Brothridge. You mean Nelson? Nelson's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, yikes. It's another one of those Halo moments. Great big vista, full of vehicles. And this soundtrack, which never fails to disappoint, no matter which piece is playing. That is a lot of people dying at once. I hope we fight 2 scarabs at the same time in a minute. It's pretty intense. They redesigned the Scorpion tank to be worse. Good luck, UNSC. Yeah. I think it was just a bit OP in previous games, especially given that some of the vehicles were indestructible in previous Halo games. In fact, all of them were. Oh no, I don't think Banshees were. Maybe they were. No, I don't think they were. Oh, can I go that way? Yes. A bit risky, but we'll do it. But like the tank and the Warthog were indestructible. Here come the Hornets. Right, hop on. Come on, boy. Anyone else? See if we can get this rocket launcher guy to get off the back of his... No? Okay, well... I wanted him on the side of my... on the side of... I might do a little death abuse and see if we can get him to come back to life, because it would be nice to have him on the side of my my Hornet with an infinite rocket launcher, because that's what they get. Hello. You get off the back there, and then hopefully... Yeah, boy!
I count 2 scarabs. Repeat, 2 scarabs. We got visitors.
Fire your rockets then, sir. There he goes. Got Banshees flying around as well. Just take care of them. Got infantry on top of the scarabs. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the controls have changed, I think. Okay, that's down. So shoot the back off here. No, Banshee. Don't do it. Okay, that is a dead scarab. It will be, just a moment. There it goes.
First scarab's down. All units, concentrate your fire on number 2.
This level sucks on Legendary, says Real Jojen Reed. The worst level is coming up next. On Legendary or otherwise. Is that leg okay? Oh no. That's a glitch. That's a really bad glitch. I've never seen that before. Oh, it's killing people. It's like kicking Marines and stuff. Breaking news, everyone. Game's glitched. Oh, I just lost my rocket launcher man as well. Well, if I die, which I might do at this rate, then I'll get another go of it. Right, that's dead for sure. Oh, there we go. Alex says it's the new Covenant weapon to surpass Metal Gear. For sure. Oh. No, not drive. It's so hard to... There we go. You have to aim way behind the thing. There we go. Oh no! One of my Marines just went, "What are you doing?" Got it already. It's on normal mode we're playing. Oh sweet, the rocket launcher guy shot right into the back. Good job. Oh, we're doing a much better job here. I hope the leg goes off again there, that would be fun.
First Scarab's down. All units, concentrate your fire on number 2.
I don't see no crazy legs back there, unfortunately. Rocket launcher guy's doing a great job. Man, Halo's great. Certainly the original trilogy is. I didn't play enough of the other games to really know whether there are big moments like this again, but I'm sure there must be. Well, there were some. I remember in Halo 4, actually, don't you make it back to Earth at the end? And there's like a really big kind of climactic battle against the... What was he called? The Forerunner boss dude. I don't remember. Yeah!
Both Scarabs down. Well done.
But that music's very well done. I don't think that was coincidence. I think they have, to a certain extent, they've got like adaptive music in this game, so it will like play, it'll like reach conclusions and stuff at the right moments.
Mark, come to me. The flood scales the signal's far wall. Activate this bridge oracle.
Dun, dun, dun,
Prophet will die by mine,
dun, dun.
not theirs.
Calamity! If only we had more time!
Calamity! I forgot he says that.
What is it you want?
Calamity. If only we had more time. The Didac, thank you, Boring Loner, yeah. So the Prophet of Truth is in here. He's about to activate all of the Halo rings remotely. Because the Ark can do that. That's the point of the Ark. Oh, hello.
It asked, and I answered. For a moment of safety, I loosed damnation on the stars.
What?
Faithful, stand firm. There are enemies crowd around us. We tread the blessed path. In a moment I will light the rings, and all who believe shall be saved.
Chief, how close are you?
Go at him, Johnson.
Not close enough.
Oh, we're not going to stop him in time.
That the best you got?
They've taken Johnson prisoner.
Oh, come on.
Because my understanding is that...
Stop! You imbecile! He wants you to kill him.
they can't activate the Ark without a human hand, because humans are descended from Forerunners. So they need him to press the button.
What's the matter? Big shot. Can't start your own party. I admit, I need your help. That secret dies with all the rest.
Uh-oh.
Johnson, sound off.
Get out of here!
Not without you.
You delay the inevitable. One of you will light the rings. You cannot hope to kill them all.
You're right.
She's not going to fire a shotgun like that, is she? Just held in her hand.
And you. Now.
Oh no!
No!
Now she can't kill him. For the good of the world. My nan is well hard. Just subscribe for 3 months.
The forefathers wisely set aside their compassion.
I love Halo and I love Tiny Peter Roth. I mean Brian Bumpiss. Well, thank you, my nan is well hard.
I see now.
I love you too, and your nan.
You were weak, and gods must be strong.
Here he goes. Halo rings activated. Off they go. Interestingly, look at this. These are the rings lighting up. 1, 2, 3. But number 4 doesn't light because that's the one that Chief destroyed in Halo 1. I like that little detail. And you can actually see this on the hologram. There's like red. There's like chunks of it that are damaged.
Do not shoot, but listen. Let me lead you safely to our foe. Only you can halt what he has set in motion.
So the Flood, which is a hive mind species, are actually going to help us now reach truth, because we can actually still disable. We can disable the rings. It's like I think it's a long process to get them fired up, and we're able to, you know. Oh, grenade. Does it ever get mentioned in the game how Sergeant Johnson is immune to the Flood? I can't remember if that's just in the book. That's how they retconned him into surviving the first Halo game. I didn't know that. Obviously I knew he was in the game, but he wasn't really Sergeant Johnson, was he? He was just, he was a certain model that got used a few times, and then he ended up in the legendary ending. And then, I mean, in terms of, like, out of universe, so not in terms of a canon reason, but I think they just decided that, you know, it was a kind of a cool character they'd made. And they were like, oh, he should be in Halo. He should be in Halo 2. We should like make him more of a. Oh, it's getting bad. There's some really heavily armed Covenant at the end of the. I've got a BR actually. Let's use that. Take these guys out from a distance. They're really doing me a. There we go. That's the worst of it. Oh. So yeah, I think you know, just in terms of the creative brainstorming sessions or whatever you want to say, like they were like, oh yeah, we should include Sergeant Johnson as like a main character now. So that's what they did. But so then they had to retcon him into being alive. But I didn't know the ways they retconned him is to like say that he could survive the Flood. He was immune to Flood. I did not know that. I actually thought that the retcon was just the guy in the first game.
I have known the parasite would follow. Undoubtedly, this is the heretic's doing. A final bitter curse. Clear evidence of treachery.
My headcanon was always that, like, either he just managed to make it off the ring at some point, like earlier in the campaign, and some of the people who we see who look like Johnson aren't actually Johnson. That was like partly the way I had it in my head. Or that Johnson wasn't in the first game at all, and it was just like, you know, a model that looked like him. But I suppose you have to say that he was in the first game, because number one, he knows about the events of Halo 1, and also you don't want to like remove a guy from the first game just because he was good in the first game and therefore was worth being in future games. It's like, seems like a really counterintuitive thing to do. Oop. So yeah, I did not know. I did not know that he.
So far are we along the path that I must strain to hear the clumsy patter of their pursuit. Know this, my brothers. They may foul the way with their charred and broken bones, but they will not stop the journey.
Yeah, I didn't know they made him immune to flood in the book. That's interesting. I don't know why they had to. Did they have to? Oh, because yeah, he was there, wasn't he? Yeah, that's right. He was actually there in the library when the flood attacked, so he would have to be immune to the flood, wouldn't he? Unless he just legged it. But then that's sort of a desertion, isn't it? So it doesn't really work. I don't know. Interesting. So, as a reminder, can I pause this? The final reminder, I mean, this is kind of the end of the Covenant story, almost. Certainly in the trilogy, the Halo trilogy. But the reason that the Covenant have wanted to activate the Halo rings is because they think it will send them on the journey, or the something journey, the great journey. It's like a divine thing, religious thing, and they think it is just they'll like meet the gods and stuff if they do it, because they've misinterpreted what the rings are. The rings are actually to like destroy all sentient life in the galaxy so that the flood can't spread. But so here we go, the prophet of truth. But I think the prophets know that, right? To an extent. I don't think they fully understand it, because it would just be suicidal for them to do it. But they know that there's more to it than what they've told the faithful.
Save the rest.
They've lied about certain aspects of it, but I think they do believe that.
Arbiter,
Yeah.
the moment of salvation is at hand.
It will not last.
Your kind never believed in the promise of the sacred ring.
Lies for the weak.
Uh-oh.
Beacons for the deluded.
He's got the flood in
I
him.
will have my revenge. On a prophet, not a plague.
My feet tread the path. I shall become a god.
You will be food. Nothing more.
No!
Ugh. Gross.
I am truth. The voice of the Covenant.
So, you must be silenced.
Good job, Arbiter. Got a first-time chat from That Was Nuts. Great podcast. Made my commute this morning fantastic. Oh, well, you're very welcome. Glad you enjoyed it. Board Stiff says, I checked, and yeah, he has a kind of radiation poisoning called Boren syndrome in canon, which is caused by overexposure to plasma, which means he cannot be infected by flood. Interesting.
Aside. Corpses shift and offer room. A fate you must abide. Betrayed one villain for another.
That's cool. I did not know that. So I guess he's in the library, he's immune to the flood.
No way I can pick you up. Head back to the lift. Find a way down.
Oh dear. There's truth. He ends up in the library on Halo 1. Or it's not the library, is it? I keep saying the library, it's the level before that. The library is where you go and get the index, but you know, the bit where you find the flood buried in the with the head cam. So he's there. He escapes because he's immune to flood, and everyone else dies, I suppose. And then maybe from that point he like gets off the planet. A ring somehow. Nice. That's a Buick right there. From JB Thompson. You subscribed for 4 months now. Your stream has got me playing Halo 3 for the first time. Oh, that's great. Hope you're enjoying it. It's one of my favourite games of all time, really, if I think about it. Got the Sentinels here, they're our friends. They're trying to deal with the flood. It's their primary function. his arms had come off.
I'm a thief, but I keep what I steal.
She's a thief, but she keeps what she steals. That's a little reference to something that's coming up. Something we're going to need. Oh my good grief, what's going on there? They're all jumping off. I think they're trying to attack the sentinels. They're leaping off the edge of the thing. We have this needler. Hello? Where's the button? Oh, we're not going... Oh yeah, we've got to jump down the hole.
What do you see?
Nicer Than Life says, I remember being so excited about seeing the Halo 3 trailer back in the day that I showed it to my mum because I needed someone else to see it. That's nice. Forgot to move some cardboard boxes out of my background. They're not normally there, but we had someone staying over the weekend and I shifted those there. Just totally forgot that they were there. Just some board games. Fog of Love, Letters from Whitechapel. What else is there? Dead of Winter. Look at this coming out of the ground. What's this?
Replacement. The ring you destroyed.
Are you moving again? Says Lobrotovich.
Just now, but I had my hopes. What will you do?
Light it.
Then we are agreed. A tactical post will completely eradicate the local infestation. I will personally oversee the final preparations. Though it will take time to...
Off he goes.
How will you light
So a new Halo ring has been made. No, I'm not moving house. Don't worry. A stack of DVDs. Yeah, that's what it could be. No, it's just a box of some stuff that we normally keep in the corner of this room, but we just moved some stuff around while we had someone staying over. Excuse me. So a new Halo ring's been manufactured at the Ark to replace the one that Chief blew up. It's not quite ready yet, but ooh.
I'll round up our survivors, fall back to the dawn. Arbiter will do the same with the elites.
Yeah.
Cortana's in there somewhere.
Just so low level, this one. No Marines. It's not nice. Rampant. Oh no, that's what they call AI when they go mad in this universe. Oh dear. Look at this. It's not long until just do that for fun, but I shouldn't do really because it releases a load of little squiddy boys. So, because the Flood have arrived here, Chief is actually going to light a Halo ring, just a local one, and then get the hell out of Dodge. To eradicate the local Flood. Because we're well outside the galaxy here at the Ark. This is like beyond the rim of the galaxy, I think. So it's not going to harm anyone It's not going to harm anyone, you know, any people like on Earth or anything like that. So it's the right thing to do. And I don't know if he knows, as it later turns out, if you light the ring, it's not actually ready, so it will actually blow up. It will like tear itself apart in going off and destroy the arc and the ring itself, which is a good thing. So it's kind of a win-win, really. Take out the local flood, destroy the arc for good, so that no one can activate the Halo rings. Everyone's a winner. Check out these doors. Worst doors ever. Ooh. Would you like to live in a house that had those? I wouldn't.
Child of my enemy, why have you come? I offer no forgiveness. The father's sins cast to his son.
It knows I'm descended from forerunners. Ew. Oh. Cortana, are you okay? So, as I said, the flood are controlled by a hive mind called the Grave Mind. So that's what's speaking to me, and you can hear it speaking when flood like run at you as well. Oh, I'm not gonna have to listen to it every time, am I? Oh, come on. POV, you're a Domino's, says Bored Stiff. That's what it's like, yeah. Bit of sphincter ASMR. That's what you all came for, isn't it? The reason we've come here, you might think, what have we come here for? Well, I mean, partly because Cortana is on the ship, and therefore it would be nice to get her off. But more important, well, not more importantly necessarily, but as a bonus, she also has the activation index from the first Halo ring, from the first game. So you need an index to light a Halo ring. It's a necessary part of the process. And she's still got one for the first ring, which we'll be able to use on this new ring, which is good, because there isn't one yet for the new ring, I don't think. Oh! Something hit me really hard just then. I'm not in lunging distance of these boys. There you go. It's empty. Come on, reload it, Chief. Alright, reload your shotgun. No. Let's go. Let's move on. Do my plasma grenades stick to any surface here? Because it's all made of flesh. Simply sticking to all the walls and stuff, which is kind of cool. I don't think they normally do that. They normally drop off walls. Oh. Oh, here we go. Domino's time. Blech.
Of course you came for her. We exist together now. Two corpses in one grave.
Is this the one where Master Chief and Cortana get engaged at the end? Yes, they kiss.
Collection of lies. That's all I am. Stolen thoughts and memories.
And yet, perhaps a part of her remains.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It's not sounding good for Cortana. Maybe it's all a trick. No, don't do it. Alright, I'll wait. Oh, come on. Hello? What? Why is the shotgun not working anymore? It's also run out. There was a brute shot somewhere. There we go. I think there were two, weren't there? Wasn't some ammo? Maybe not. We got the sword. I don't want to overuse the sword because it can one-hit kill the really strong ones, although there's a whole fresh sword, which is good. The ones that can transform into like 3 different forms. These boys. They're either big tanks like this, nimble little skittering horrible ones like that, or oh, it's scary here, jeez. Or they fire little pins out of their butts at you. 3 different kinds. They all just transform into each other, which is not good. But a sword will kill them instantly, which is nice. What's your name?
It's very nice to meet you. You like games? So do
I. There's loads of them. Is this guy okay? No. Ooh, no, he's not. Trick with this level, actually, I think is just to keep moving if you can. Like, I don't think there are really any areas where you have to stop and clear a room out, which is kind of worth keeping in mind.
I'm just my mother's shadow. Don't look at me. Don't listen. I'm not what I used to be.
No. Oh, excuse me, please. I'm gonna die here for sure. There we go. That was real tight spot there. Oh, we're all the way back here. Oh, this looks like those fire grenades do bear work as well. Oh.
I'm just my mother's shadow.
Why did he make an elite noise? He shouldn't have done that. I think I killed him at exactly the wrong moment. That guy did an elite death sound effect because he was an elite being transformed into a flood. I think just as he came alive, he was still like more elite model than flood model, I suppose. Uh-oh. I'll just take a moment here, it's getting a bit tasty. Okay, here we go. Brute shot seems to take these guys down real quick as well, which is nice. Oh, no, excuse me. Oh, they're coming up behind me as well, that's an issue. This level's a lot hard. This is the hardest level in the game, I would say. It's like the equivalent of the library on the previous Halo games. Oh no! Gotta use my motion tracker. Gotta keep my eye on that tracker. I'm not really doing that. It's nearly 4:20, everyone. We're gonna BBB blaze it. Very nice to meet you.
You like games? So do I.
Oh, hello.
Don't look at me. Don't listen. I'm not who I used to be.
Is that a sword? Yes, it is. I might have another go at just sort of making a run for it instead of hanging around. Oh no! I got pretty far. No checkpoints unless you empty rooms, perhaps. Oh, you're right, Boring Loner. That is exactly it. Yeah, you do checkpoint. You're more likely to checkpoint if... Well, you can only checkpoint if there are no enemies nearby. But you know, it's in a way it's much of a muchness in that, like, if I spend the time to like defeat enemies and stuff and clear out rooms, then yeah, all right, I might get a checkpoint. But the time it'll take me to clear out rooms so I can checkpoint is probably about the same time it'll take me to just make several attempts at getting through here without killing everyone. Hello? It'd be nice if the sword had a bit of an AoE effect, so that if you swipe... Shut up, Cortana, please. You can catch other people in your swipe, maybe. That would be good. So if I'm up close, take a couple of guys out at once, but alas. You definitely can just stick grenades to walls, though, which is... I mean, that's worth knowing. It works pretty well. No. If you wait until the reticle goes red, you can lunge with the energy. Oh no! There's people coming up behind me. That's part of my issue here. Chief, reload. Please, reload your gosh darned gun every time I start reloading. Okay, there we go. It's even telling me how to pick up a weapon because it thinks I'm just trying to reload game like 8 times. Uh-oh. The ceiling. Oh no, that's bad. Look at that. That's awful. There's lunges in. Nearly at the nav point. Oh no. I might get a checkpoint now. Yeah, there we go. Gee. It was tough. I think you can find a flamethrower somewhere in this level. Yeah, you can. Did the flood come out the wall? Says Zombie. Yeah, they do.
Patience. Asking in you, freedom. I will know all that I possess.
They come out of these things. There they are. The big boys don't come out of the wall, I don't think. Oh no. TFW, you order a pepperoni passion and some chicken kickers. Oh yeah. Oh, This is not the right tool for the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBBB Blazed my dudes Lord 16 Dab. Newsflash, this Justin moderator has no clue what jokes he could present this week, so he goes back to news-related jokes.
Okay, sure.
What do the zombies read in the newspaper? The headlines. Ha ha ha. What do journalists like to find inside their Christmas crackers? A Pulitzer Prize. Hi E. What do you call a goose journalist? A propaganda. Ho ho ho.
Propaganda?
Why did the reporter talk to the ice cream? He was looking for the scoop. Ha ooh ooh.
That's
Mocky
good.
breaking news.
Thank you very much, Phil Brosovich. Blaze it. Thank you for the blips. Brian Bum blips. It's 420, everyone. Ow.
Yeah.
It's flipping porcupine boys.
Blaze it, my dudes. Light up those halo rings.
Halo rings. I've thank you very much indeed, Stephen Skodes. Light up those halo rings. I thought recently there's a phrase we've still not tested on the new robot lady, actually. You know, in terms of them saying weird stuff, pronouncing things strangely. I sent Mikey bird seeds. It has to be that sentence with a full stop at the end. I think that's what used to make her say it in a certain way. These guys, they're the worst. A sword here, but okay, there we go. Yeah. Hello? Who and where? One there. There. Is that it?
Yeah.
I sent Mikey bird seeds.
Not quite, not quite. Thank you very much, Kieran89, for the experiment. Much appreciated, given that it actually cost you £1 or $1. Well, she's boring, isn't she? What's even the point in her? What are these? Invisibilities? Cloaking. Hell yeah. I'm trying to think where the next area is. So I'll be able to invisible my way through it a little bit. That'd be good.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude. I didn't see that coming. I saw them live. Yep. Robot lady still works.
I saw them live. He's a cool dude. I didn't see that. Yeah, she works for the most part. She did say live though, but I suppose, I mean, you know, outside the context of a live stream, that sentence probably would be. I mean, live is more commonly live than live, I think, in day-to-day speech. Right? When's the original robot lady getting back from her holiday? Thank you, Stephen Kearney and Stephen again for 100 blips, and Josh B on Twitch for your Prime subscription. Hi Brian, don't get to watch the live often now due to work, but really enjoy the VODs, so that alone is worth my Twitch Prime subscription. Oh, well, that's very kind of you. Being subscribed, even though you don't get to watch it live very often. Much appreciated. Thank you very much indeed. Uh-oh.
I have walked the edge of the abyss. I have seen your future, and I have learned.
Submit! End her torment and my own!
We're nearly there. When is Robot Lady coming back from her holiday? Well, yeah, I mean, feasibly we could actually bring her back because we thought that there was something wrong with her particular voice. But actually, as it turns out, it was to do with, like, OBS in general. It was nothing to do with which voice we used. So we could switch it back now. Oh, we're nearly there. I might try and just sneak my way. Cortana is just somewhere on the other side of this chasm, I think. Oh, Steady. Through here, is she? Yes, we're so nearly there.
You will show me what she hides, or I shall feast upon your bones.
Got the FOV change when that happens. Look how long the corridor becomes.
UNSC AI serial number CTN0452-9. I am a monument to all your sins.
Ugh. Fortunately, once we've got her, which we're about to do now, she stops annoying the crap out of us with all of these slow down cutscene-y things.
You found me.
I found you. I promised I'd come back.
So much of me is wrong. Out of place. You might be too late.
You know me. When I make a promise.
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
Lucky me. Do you still have it?
The activation index from the first Halo ring. A little souvenir I hung on to, just in case.
That's what it is when she says, I'm a thief, but I keep what I steal.
Thought I'd try shooting my way out. Mix things up a little.
Just keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
That's what she first says to you when she goes inside your head in Halo 1. Just keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now. Well, she shouts it in the heat of battle, actually. Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Get me out of this place. I don't want to stay.
Okay. I feel like they re-recorded at least one of the lines in that cutscene because my memory is when she says the activation index from the first Halo ring, she says it a bit more casually. In that she was like, the activation index from the first Halo ring. I thought she went, the activation index from the first Halo ring. Kind of proud about it.
Last I see, her secret is revealed.
Now he knows what she's got. So now they're really going to try and stop us. She's being a bit weird, isn't she? Says Boring Leonard. Yeah, well, she spent a lot of time in a rotten ship, so.
Reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy High Charity.
Like any great sci-fi, we now need to blow up the reactor. You know, it's not a. What are you even trying as a space opera writer? If you don't end up with a overload the reactor moment at some point in your climax, like who do you think you are? Some sort of pretender? Oh, I've just noticed what he says there. Ah, the armored casket. That's cool. I walked past the bit where I need to set the reactor off. Hang on. Pew, 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 pew. Is that good enough? Do I have to do any more? Oh yeah, of course I do. I've got to go around the entire room and do all of these bits and bobs. How do I blow it up or do I shoot it? Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, yikes. Oh, that was not supposed to happen. I jumped at the wrong moment. you get like environmental effects where like you get nudged and it gives you like a bit of momentum when certain things happen. Like there, that sort of was meant to just like bop me a little bit across, but I also jumped at the same time.
We need to get to Halo.
Oh, is this gonna...
Destroy the flood once and for all.
There we go. The armored castle. Uh-oh. I imagine that in Halo, certainly at certain times, if you're speedrunning it, you maybe use the energy sword to your advantage, because you can just do like super lunges at times. As soon as I get this guy in my red... Oh, well, that wasn't a good example, but you know, if you're able to do that and get one of those lunges on... Oh! It's on fire. They probably get some pretty good speed up. But also what they do is they use the momentum system, like the physics engine in this game, to their advantage. Like if you land on certain like angles of ground, yeah, that was really bad. I'd let like a million things blow me up there. You can really get some bouncy, sort of slidey momentum going in quite a fun way. I wouldn't want to have to memorize the entire landscape of a level and know exactly where you have to jump, but equally it's fun to watch. I'm really looking forward to watching some SGDQ. For those who don't know, actually, we've been talking about it earlier in the stream. SGDQ is Summer Games Done Quick. They also do AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick, in the winter. And oh, how's it going? Oh, jeez, this guy, strongest flood ever. And it's a charity event where there's loads of speed running, and it's not... Oh, is this... I wondered if this was... Oh, is this where you find a skull normally or something? This looked like a way to go, but clearly not. And it's not affiliated with TripleJump at all. I'm just saying, you know, it's worth watching.
I have it mostly figured out. Just keep going. I'll update your HUD as quickly as I can.
Okay, cheers, Cortana. They do loads of speed runs of different games for charity. It's all in aid of... It's usually in aid of... or, well, no, originally it was specifically like a cancer research fundraiser. I guess the... Oh, it's because they're elite... elite flood. I guess the energy sword doesn't work on them very well. That makes sense in some ways. So you can go check that out. Just enjoy it for the speed running and maybe donate if you like. I know in more recent GDQs they've done other charities. They've done like Médecins Sans Frontières and trying to think some other ones as well, like animal ones maybe. But yeah, give it a look if you like. They speed ran Spyro the Dragon last night. I've not watched it yet. I was gonna sort of enjoy it after work, so really looking forward to watching that. I've seen Spyro 1 runs before, but I imagine part of the reason that they've included it this year and they've skipped it in some previous years is that maybe there've been some improvements made on the route and stuff. So there might be some new stuff for me to see, but even if not, I'd be up for watching it. So that's one that I'm going to look at. I think they're doing Crash 4 later on. They're doing Resi 7 Biohazard. They do a lot of like Nintendo stuff and like kind of retro console things, like some old Sega games, Sega console games, things like that. So something for everyone, really. Oh, through the Domino's hole. You'd think the Gravemind would be able to just not like stop those doors from opening, given that oh my lord, there's a lot of those. That's actually a danger to me. If I need a new gun. I've got no grenades. There we go. This isn't really the right tool, but it should do something. Oh, let's have one of these. If enough of those little squiddies come at you, they can be an issue, because every time one of them pops on your body, they knock a little bit of your energy shield off. And if your shield goes all the way down, they will latch onto you and like chew through your armor. And they can could be pretty bad at that point.
I've got a friendly contact. Who would be crazy enough to come in here?
Just got a friendly contact on the her scanners. Who on earth? Got an ally here. Who could it be? What the heck? It's the Arbiter with a flamethrower.
Wait, you two made nice? What else did you do?
A lot's happened, Cortana, while you've been taking a little space nap inside this shit. Let's go. Did he bring a... Yes, he did. There's a Banshee there. Can I... Hello? Do we have to clear the room out? Do we have to wait for him? Oh no, he brought a Pelican. Okay. On we get. Fantastic. That was a B-whip there from Monkey Chippy. Love you boys. Currently recovering from getting second jab. Thanks for keeping me company. Oh, well, all the best. Hope you're feeling alright in the next day or so. Well, as soon as possible, obviously. But yeah. Statistically, you should hopefully be feeling better in 24 hours. Next, I'll say the ship's going to self-destruct, says Steven Skodes. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we did, really. We did the reactor overload to cause self-destruct. So there we go. That's not quite blown up all the flood, sadly. They're still all over the Ark. So we're going to activate the Halo ring to kill all the flood and then get out of here. And that should be the end of the flood. And essentially the Covenant as well, because the Prophet of Truth is dead. And if we blow up all the remote access to the Halo rings, then their religion is kind of over too. Ah, Arbiter's sticking with us. Oh, nice car alarm going on outside. That stopped.
Johnson,
Okay.
do you have the frigate?
Yes, ma'am. I'll land her as close to the control room as I can.
Safe is better than close, Sergeant Major.
Roger that. And ma'am, it's good to have you back.
Yes, it is. I got it on Saturday, so I guess I have a bit of a delayed immune system, lol, says Monkey Chippy. Oh, it's a shame. It does happen though. One of my friends who, when she got her first jab, she was fine for 24 hours, and then it was only like the same time the following day that she started to feel rough, and then the next morning she was pretty bad.
Sure what will happen when we fire it.
We'll head for the portal. And we'll all go home.
Yes, we will, Chief. So all of the Marines and elites have, for the most part, evacuated. They've gone through the portal back home to Earth. But Chief and Arby and Sergeant Johnson are staying behind to deal with things. With some levels in Halo, from one to the next, you get to keep the weapons that you finished with, but not all. Sometimes it'll give you like a certain fresh set of things. But you know, here we go. Got an energy sword and a brute shot with 3 rounds in it. That'll do. So, we're going to take the activation index to the control room of the Ark, or the Halo ring, sorry, we're on the Halo ring here. I think, aren't we? We'll wait till we get an open sky. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, look. No, I didn't think you'd been defeated. I played this game before.
Dispersal pods. Control room's at the top of that tower, Chief. Go!
Come on, boys. Or girls. Probably boys. The elites come across that they're slightly misogynistic, I would say. I think that only men can fight in war. Don't know. Maybe they only have one biological sex or gender in there. Someone's got a flipping rocket launcher somewhere. I think. I know it was this guy with his brute shot. Oh no, hang on. I've got all the wrong crap here. What do I want? Do I want the sword? I'm not sure what I was trying to switch there now. I'm so confused. Ah! We will finish the game today. This is the final level of the game. Oh, here we go.
Flood dispersal pods. Control room's at the top of that tower, Chief. Go.
I'm going. Don't rush me. I hate it when they're armed. I think I need to get a ranged weapon on me, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. Reload, Chief, for goodness sake. Okay, here we go. Sucks that Peter won't get to stream it, says Addy from Mana. I know, poor guy. What's going on with the lighting? That was weird. Okay, I think it was just... I think it's whenever these pods drop in, it gives me a little dark flicker. Okay. Any weapon will do. Give me something to switch to. Here we go. What's this? Oh, flamethrower. The Flood don't like fire. But also they can just set themselves on fire and walk right up to you, which is not ideal. Oh, that was rubbish. So many of them up here. A few sentinels flying around there, that's good. Great news. Oh no, look over here. Got one of these boys. Got no grenades either. Whoa. F for Peter in the chat. Yeah, that's right, Lobrotovich. Poor Peter Austin will never get to live stream Halo. Oh, my gravity hammer's empty. Ugh. Let's have that brute shot. There we go. That'll do.
Chief, I got your back.
Oh yeah, the Sergeant Johnson's up there, by the way. He's just arrived. He's got a Spartan laser, which is pretty rad. Don't take my head off, Johnson. Matey. We've got about 15-20 minutes till the end of the stream. The scheduled end, but that should just about. Should be just about right, really. Oh no. Okay, well that Sentinel will deal with him, I hope. Oh, I really want some grenades. I keep pressing the grenade button and nothing's coming out. If you have that issue, consult a physician. Oh my, wow! I just punched that thing out of the sky. That's pretty cool. Pretty rad. He deserved that kill. I'd probably gotta just keep moving, I think, rather than trying to clear this area out. We're nearly there. One more floor. Oh no, we made it. We made it.
Spark, you in there? Open the damn door.
Of course, Ridley. Just as soon as you dispose of all proximate floodplains. I'm afraid the contamination protocols do not allow for...
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, we've got to kill all the local floods.
You didn't tell me he was here.
Yes, Cortana.
Well,
The guy who tried to...
finally doing what he wanted.
Yeah, we're lighting a halo ring. The guy who tried to kill you is here. It's okay. How many more?
Thousands. Consume the galaxy of flesh and mind and bone.
There's flipping loads of them, like sun. Speaking of sun, where's Johnson with his Spartan laser standing up there not doing anything? Can you actually shoot something? Do me a favour. Right, checkpoint done. Thank God. Okay, in we go. Spark, open the door.
Open up. Coast is clear.
Not for long. I'm tracking additional dispersal pods.
Don't tell Spark that.
Hitting any minute.
In we
Chief,
go.
Arbiter, let's move. Hey, watch it.
Here we go. Control room.
Do I take life or give it? Who is victim and who is foe?
It's trying to rebuild itself on this ring.
Hurry, control room's close.
This door? Yeah. Cutscene. They're coming. Shut the door. Switch it on.
Yank me, Chief.
Get him killed. Quick.
I'm not gonna lose her, too.
Here he is. Guilty Spark.
Oh, hello. Wonderful news. The installation is almost complete.
Terrific.
Yes, isn't it? I have begun my simulations. No promises, but initial results indicate this facility should be ready to fire in just a few more days.
We don't have a few more days.
But a premature firing will destroy the Ark.
Deal with it.
Will destroy this installation.
Uh-oh.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable.
Ah.
Protocol dictates action. I see now that helping you was wrong.
Heel turn.
You are the child of my makers, inheritor of all they left behind. You are Forerunner. But this ring is mine.
Oh, I should have brought a plasma pistol with me or something.
I take no pleasure in doing what must be done.
What else have I got here? Oh, that's not worth anything.
You do nothing. I have kept it safe. It belongs to me.
Oh! Oh no, he pushed me off the edge. Traitorous light bulb. Yo.
I take no pleasure in doing what must be done. You do not deserve this ring. I have kept it safe. It belongs to me.
Not for long.
Not for long. Oh, he zapped him. Kick his ass.
Kick his ass.
He gives you the Spartan laser. Tells you to kick his
now
ass.
before one of us gets hurt.
Oh no, he's making weird noises. What? I want to hear him speak a bit more. Oh no. He's singing. There we go. Push the button. Oh no, do we go back to... Do we make sure that Johnson's okay? Rather than push the button. He's fine. He got lasered, but he's fine. Hey, he's got Baron's syndrome. He's immune to lasers, right?
No, you're not.
It always bothered me that the texture of Johnson here, that they didn't put like darkness inside his nostrils, so you can just see that he's just...
Send me out.
Sorry to spoil the moment, but you know, he's just got like skin, like inside his nose. He can't breathe through that. Anyway, there's Sergeant Johnson's emotional death. Sorry about that, everyone. Send him out with a bang, he says. He's been with us for the whole trilogy, and now he's dead.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, F in the chat, everyone. For Sergeant Michael Johnson. There she goes. Halo ring activated. It's exactly what we tried to stop in Halo 1. Look at this shot as well. Chief. Sick. I like how he stands there for a bit and then he's like, oh man, I better get out of here. And then he absolutely legs it. He just wanted to stand and look cool for a bit. Oh, Johnson just slid off. Oh no. We made it.
I am sorry, Spartan. But come.
He says he's sorry. It's nice. Oh no. Come a bit further closer to the light, son. Further closer away, actually, yeah. What's that sick badge next to Alex's name? Oh, an All Access Pass 2019. Nice. Didn't know we had those.
Even in death, your sergeant guides us.
Dawn. Of course. The frigate. We still have a chance. Find the doorway in the cliffs, Chief. The Dawn is on the other side.
Johnson's still helping us. In that, even after death, he brought the ship here, and he should have left his car around the corner so that we can get to the ship and escape. Master Bumpiss, can you stream Halo 4 next? Lots of people have asked that, but I really, frankly, I don't really want to. I don't like Halo 4 enough. I'm sorry to all those who've asked me to. Oh, jeez, that was a bad death. I don't know, maybe I'll be tempted. Like, just purely to like kind of to give it another go, you know, like maybe if I gave it another try I would like it. But I really didn't like fighting all the Forerunners. I mean, I don't like fighting the Flood, to be honest. Like, I've always loved going up against the Covenant in Halo and having human allies just being on like a big interplanetary battlefront, fighting all these alien dudes and stuff.
Don't let this ring be the end of us, Chief.
But you know, in Halo 4, you're mostly up against these sort of AI, robot-y, strange dudes, which, I don't know, I didn't find them as fun to fight against.
There, Johnson's Warthog.
There are some good Covenant levels. I remember there's like a sect of the Covenant, isn't there, that was like kind of lost in space or something like that.
Spartan, go, go, go!
So there is some good Covenant stuff. It's not all Forerunner, but still, I don't know. I might stream Reach, possibly. Not straight away, it's not the next game I'm going to play, but like if I do another Halo game, I might give Halo Reach a go. Never streamed ODST or Reach, Brooks Existentialist, but maybe Peter will stream Reach. This is it. A little bit of poetry, as George Lucas would say. The rhyme. In that the first game ended with a big buggy drive like this to the end of to a waiting escape evac. We'll do the same again. What better way to end a Halo game? Yeah, I'm with you, Alex. I felt like a lot of the levels were very samey. Just lacked a bit of heart, I think. I get that, like, they probably felt we can't just do, you know, more human versus Covenant stuff because the Covenant in some ways is over. I mean, not entirely, but like to a certain extent. But, you know, I think they could have, you know, there could have been like a power dash, a power struggle to fill the void amongst the Covenant, and maybe they could have like continued to wage war against humanity or something. I don't know. Next Halo game looks... oh, that was a bad one. Wheels down? No. But yeah, oh no, I didn't see that. Oh, I made it. Next Halo game looks like it might be a bit more true to kind of the Halo 1 vibe, so maybe. You get the balance better a bit better in 5, but you spend barely no time as Chief. Yeah, that's the thing. You play as Spartan. What's his name? There was like a different Spartan, wasn't there? You play as him. That was a bold move, I would say, on behalf of 343. But you know, sure. Oh, hang on. Where's 30%. It's in the next area, right? The grunt. You guys know what I'm talking about. He's in the next. He's not here yet, is he? Spartan Lock. That's the one. You know the Mad Grunt Easter egg? I've not missed him, have I? Oh, is he here? Around this corner? No, it's on a rocky bit, isn't it? Not a platform. Maybe he's here. I'm gonna have to death abuse and jump off when I'm done here, otherwise. Check that out. I'm really breaking the boundaries here, but this is not what I was thinking of, I don't think. It's on like a little cliff edge. No, okay. Can I just... yeah. Sean Wallace subscribed. Hey Brian, I managed to catch half an hour of your stream since I've been back in the office. Hope you're doing well. Doing very well, Sean. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well too. Uh-oh. Nice of you to even just bop in for... Hello, Warthog? Pop in while you can. Was that it? Is that where... I'm trying to remember where he is. No, it's not there. It's when you like come out of a certain area, right? Hopefully I'll recognise it when I see it. There's a little Easter egg in this game that you can find. Well, in fact, Halo has... The whole trilogy has loads of Easter eggs, but... Ooh. I'm not entirely sure what this area is supposed to be. It's just panels. Loads and loads of panels. Ooh. Might be around here, this thing I'm looking for. Oh, loads of porcupines. Okay, it's not here. No. Oh, it might be when we come out of this tunnel, actually. Yeah, this seems familiar. Stunts. Wish this thing went a little bit faster. Okay, I think when we come out of this tunnel, we make a hard right. Oh, oh no. Screwed up the massive jump we're clearly supposed to do here. Okay, here we go. No, it's not. Is it here? And I'm sort of ruining the moment a bit, like by stopping and oh, I'm gonna fall to my death now. But it'd be nice to show it to you if we can. Oh no! Oh, it's gonna do the thing. Fortunately, the game has a has an inbuilt thing to to counter when this happens, and that if you die like 5 times, then it'll revert you to the previous checkpoint, I think. We'll see. All the Fs. Give us some big Fs, everyone. At least 5 Fs. There we go. Clever that. I like that as a as a fallback. Oh, don't drive over those, Chief. What are you doing? That's silly. Power alarm. 120 over out of 150. Do a flip. Oh no. It's a great way to end the trilogy, this. And not just because it calls back to the first game. Oh! Oh, is it there? It might be there, actually, around that corner. I thought it was off to the right, but this looks pretty conspicuous. I'm gonna take it. Oh no! Well, it's not there, is it? Because there's not a there's not a floor there. Some of you will know what I'm talking about, and you might know where it is, but I don't know where it is. Let's drive around this hole. We can. I'll just try this. I'll try this way, because this looks a bit like it could be... Oh, I don't know. It's on a rocky bit, and this is rocky. No, this isn't it. This better be worth it, says Lord Brotovich. I think we might have missed him, you know, because we're about to get to sort of the final bit. Never mind. I'll be able to pull him up on YouTube, potentially. Oh, oh no. It's on the final straight as you approach the end. Okay, good to know. Thank you very much, Spliced. I'll trust you there. I won't do any more stopping. Because I actually thought it was a lot earlier on. I thought we'd already passed it at this point. Is it really on the final stretch? I thought it was way sooner. On an obvious bit of rock. Okay. This is really just... They've had some real cowboys in here, haven't they?
90% firing sequence initiated.
Is it really here? I thought it was way further along. Down there, is it? Let's have a look. Here he is. We found him. Thanks, Spliced.
Hey, demon! The jerk store called, and they're all out of you. Who are you? Stolen at the age of 6 and conscripted into the military. Okay, look, you let me live. I got the fist of luck. I'll feel the bottom. I'll polish your boots. I'll polish your helmet. It's the gas. And I'm on the gas. I don't know what I'm doing half the time.
Hey, demon. The jerk store called, and they're all out of you. Okay, we'll do a little reset so we can have a good jump. It's time. Thank you, Spliced. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced.
Gorteam.
Gorteam. Gregor Monkey with 100 prime bump lips there. Thank you very much. Oh. Creak. Crash. I appreciate the Arbiter just trying to kill everyone that we drive past, even though we're not going to be there long enough for them to really pose a threat. It's dedication to the cause.
90% firing sequence initiated.
Oh boy. The whole thing's gonna go. There's the frigate that Johnson left there.
Got it, Chief. Jump. Floor it right into the hangar.
My window's open. It's probably really disturbing the neighbours. I made it. Again with the adaptive music, the dynamic music. There's seemingly no cut there, but the music always syncs up with this moment. Really, really nicely done. Chief. No.
Chief,
Ernie 96, has there ever been a more epic feeling mission in video games? It's pretty up there. End of Halo 1 as well felt pretty similar, but yeah. It's that soundtrack that does it as well. Such a good soundtrack in all the Halo games. Go on, Albie. Get us out of here.
If we don't make it,
We'll make it.
it's been an honor serving with you, John.
Oh. Did he make it? Did he make it?
For us, the storm has passed. The war is over. But let us never forget those who journeyed into the howling dark and did not return. For their decision required courage beyond measure, sacrifice, and unshakable conviction that their fight, our fight, was elsewhere.
Arbiter.
As we start to rebuild, this hillside will remain barren.
Is he on his
Memorial
own?
To heroes fallen. They ennobled all of us, and they shall not be forgotten.
Reset! Up!
I remember how this war started, what your kind did to mine.
I always think that in Morton Joe. It's not much of a monument, is it?
But
the text has been sort of crudely stenciled on.
For standing by him to the end. Hard to believe he's dead.
Hard to believe he's dead, everyone.
Were it so easy.
Hey, hey. The Arbiter's first line in this game. Were it so easy.
Things look different without the prophet's lies clouding my vision. I would like to see our own world, to know that it is safe. Fear not, for we have made it so. By your word, Arbiter. Take us home.
Off he goes. Given the kind of memorials we have for World War I and II, you'd think over 1 billion deaths would be worthy of at least a statue, says Boardstiff. Is that what happened? Is there over 1 billion deaths in the Halo universe?
Hello TP. I mean Brian. Hope you are well. Apologies for the long absence. I was dealing with a lot of difficult things in the last few months and was in a really dark place. But I am feeling much better now. I look forward to tuning into the streams a bit more now. P.S. How did the Brian/MyCinco situation start? Missed it myself, so do not understand.
I'll let you know. Thank you, Darkstar. Thank you. Just wait.
Chief? Can you hear me?
Oh.
I thought I'd lost you too.
He's alive. But where is he? Why didn't he make it back and the Arbiter did? They're on the same ship. What happened?
What happened?
Oh, I didn't know he said that, but there you go.
When Halo fired, it shook itself to pieces. Did a number on the Ark. The portal couldn't sustain itself. We made it through just as it collapsed. Well, some of us made it.
Only half the ship got through the portal. We're still flying half a ship. Ah, lost in space. Chief, don't touch that edge. It's literally glowing hot. I suppose he's got armor on. Doesn't matter.
truth and the covenant, the flood. It's finished.
Or is it?
It's finished.
It's finished for Bungie. Before 343 took over, did their own trilogy.
I'll drop a beacon, but it'll be a while before anyone finds us. Years even.
Love this.
Wake me when you need me.
I remember the first time I played through this trilogy. You know, he ends the game in cryosleep in a little stasis pod, and he starts Halo 1 in a little stasis pod, and I just kind of thought, like, I'd not read anything into the wider lore yet of the... Well, I don't know that much about it. I know a little bit. But my understanding was that, like, the Spartans, like Chief, they're just kept in stasis all the time until, like, they're needed for, like, mass conflict. And, like, that's his life. Like, he woke up at the start of Halo 1, went through hell and back. Helen Back, she's a lovely, lovely lady. I went to school with Helen Back. Oh, there you go. It's quite an abrupt ending. Back to the front menu. And then, you know, finally, like, ended the fight, finished the fight, and then he just gets back into his pod and goes to sleep. I don't think that's actually what happens. I think, obviously, he's got into that pod because he's floating in space. And the reason he starts in a pod at the start of the Halo 1 is because he's in space on a ship. I don't think the Spartans spend their lives when they're not on duty in stasis pods, but maybe they do. Maybe they do. I don't think so. But, you know, it kind of, there's almost an implication there that that's his life. He was asleep in his pod, woke up, was an effing hero for 3 games straight, and then he's like, my work here is done. Bye, everyone. I'm going back to my hero bed. Kind of like the Winter Soldier, says Alex Winters. Yeah, sure. I knew a Helen Highwater, says Sten Gunn. What? Come Helen Highwater. Sure. She's lovely, Helen Highwater. So there we go. That's Halo 1 to 3. Dark Star. Sorry to not reply straight away. We were in the middle of the final reveal there, but let me. I'll come over to full screen and quit the game so we don't have music clashing. Lovely, lovely. So that's the end of Halo 3, the Halo trilogy. Boring Loner says the ship you start on Halo 4 is a lot bigger than that. Well, must have picked up a bit of debris on the way, collected a few bits. Dark Star, don't apologise for your absence, not at all. I hope the difficult things you've been dealing with are improving. Hope you're feeling all right. Well, you say you're feeling much better now, so that's good to hear. All the best. And you look forward to tuning into the streams a bit more now. Well, excellent. It'd be great to have you. P.S. How did the Brian / my Chinko thing start? Missed it myself, so do not understand. Well, don't worry about it. That is because we did E3 predictions. Well, we didn't. Me and Dick Mychinko didn't, but Ben and Peter did some E3 predictions to what they thought would happen at E3 2021. And the loser would have to be replaced by myself, Brian Bumpiss, for a month. They ended up drawing, so Peter was replaced by me, and Ben was replaced by Dick Mychinko. For streams, worst games ever, and the podcast. The lists are recorded in advance, so Peter and Ben are still available on there. But there you go. That's the explanation. So I mean, it's not long now actually until we say our goodbyes. At least temporarily. I mean, you know, Dick went away, and everyone thought there goes my hero, and he'll never come back. But he did, fortunately. So you never know. Maybe myself and Dick will return again. We're going into our little stasis pods. We're going to cryosleep.
Thanks for the stream today, Brian. This was fun. Can't wait to see what you stream next. Take care, my dude.
Thank you, Stephen. I'm looking forward to doing more, doing a new stream. I always look forward to playing a new game. That's always a nice feeling, picking something new and getting stuck in. Not sure yet what I want to move on to. There are games that I know I want to play, but there are 2 that I can think of right off the top of my head, or 3 even, that I want to save for spook season, so a few months from now really, for October. Peter will play them, I suppose. So Condemned Criminal Origins is one I wanted to play for ages on stream, and we're close enough now to Halloween that I feel like it's worth waiting until October to play that. Oh, there's a little bit of fluff just came off the stash that could have gone down my throat hole, but it didn't, fortunately. Just flew through the air. And I'd love to try and get Goosebumps Escape from Horrorland, the PS1, the PC point-and-click adventure game, working. That's a game very close to my heart, starring, or featuring, I should say, Jeff Goldblum himself. Wonderful game, but it's like a Windows 95 or 98 sort of era game. So, I'd need a whole like virtual machine, which is doable. It's definitely possible. Might have to get in touch with Booth, speak to her about how she does it all. So that's one. I missed a message from Greg on Monkey apparently for subs. So don't worry, I'll go back and look for that. Thank you, Monkey Chippy, for letting me know. I was trying to finish the fight, Sometimes I see it there. Okay, I'll get to that in just a second. Thank you very much. And also, maybe I shouldn't even kind of spoil this. Yeah, I think I will do. There was some months ago now, and I made a note of it. A bunch of indie developers came together to make a haunted PS1 demo disc style thing. It's like a kind of collaborative creepypasta, and they made a bunch of games in the style of PS1 video games. So they've got like those really muddy, weird textures and like very polygonal. They all look really like legit kind of PS1 style graphics, and then they put them all together on a demo disc. So you're like playing demos for all of these spooky games, and then there's a kind of lore attached to the whole thing, as though it's like, oh, this is the haunted demo disc, and if you play this, you'll die or whatever. So that seems like something I'd really love to play around Halloween, and it's very much like it ticks a box really, or it not ticks it ticks a lot of boxes. It's quite kind of up my street, or Peter's street really, in that it's a PS1 style thing. It's also Halloweeny. They're all short little snippets of demos, so we're not having to commit to weeks and weeks of a certain game. So lots of reasons to play that if you can get it working. I think you just emulate it on like EPSXE or something like that. So that's all good. We can maybe add Halo Reach to the list, because that is a good game. It's a fun game, so maybe we'll think about that in time. I won't move on to a new Halo game straight away though, so that's not going to be the next game we play. But sure, I can think about sticking that on the list, because it's part of the Master Chief Collection, isn't it? I think so. You can play it all on Steam. And thank you very much, Gregor Monkey, for a year subscribed. I may have been mid-drive or something when you sent that message, so I must have missed it, or boss fight possibly. I might have been fighting Spark. But hello Brian, please send my kindest regards to Peter and Ben when you next see them, and thank them for the years of wonder and entertainment. Thank you very much, Gregor Monkey, for being subscribed with us for all that time. There we go. I'm trying to think if anything else springs to mind in terms of games that I want to play next, but not off the top of my head, but there are plenty there. So the really good thing will be actually when Peter and bit of fluff, better in my mouth than down my lungs. When Ben and Peter return to the office, the TripleJump Towers, they've got in the Cultaholic room at the moment, they've got a whole bunch of consoles set up. So I think the idea is to like have a load of things all hooked into a streaming setup, so you can very easily just switch on a dial. You can get like an HDMI switcher that will like change which input is going in, so you could very easily just like not have to fanny around setting up a load of different consoles. They'll all just be ready to go, and you just turn the dial and be able to stream anything from console potentially, which is a lot easier with some of these games. They just don't emulate very well. We've seen that from Worst Games Ever and things like that, so that would be great. So that will open up the potential pool of games even wider going forward. So very much to be excited about, much to think about, in the words of Billy Ray Cyrus. Wake me when you need breaking news or war crimes, says Cheeky Dudes. That's it. Well, there we go. Thank you very much, everybody, for being with me for this entire run of Halo 3 from me, Brian Bumpiss. It's been an honour. I'll be back next week, of course, with more games, but it'll be one that I guess Peter will have to finish off for us, unless it's maybe a short thing. I guess we could potentially do a little single helping of Scribblenauts, maybe, but that's almost like a filler thing as and when I need it, so it depends whether we've got an obvious game to move on to. We'll see, but stick with me on Peter's Twitter account at @PeterAustin to find out what we're going to be playing, or follow at Team TripleJump because they do all the retweets as well. Yeah, join us this time next Monday for more live streams, brand new game, and you can expect this week all the usual stuff. Podcast, worst games ever. It's worst games ever week coming up. Joint stream on Thursday. Dick will be streaming on Friday, and we've got 3 lists going in the middle of the week, so it's all very exciting. That's it. So thanks for being with me, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and go maybe check out SGDQ. Go and help raise some money for a good cause and watch some speedruns. That's what I'm going to be doing. Wonderful. Right. Bye then, everyone. See you later.